hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to make a video today just kind of talking about things that I want to talk about later on. So kind of like an introduction to an introduction, so you kind of see what's going on and what I'm going to be trying to talk about in later videos. Today, I wanted to talk about something in particular that if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of probably already know, but I haven't really just kind of said it. I just put pictures and I kind of put captions and you can assume or just kind of connect the dots, basically. But one thing that I've really gotten into or started to get into, and I'm really happy about it, is tarot. Now, a lot of people say tarot, whatever. I just say tarot. And I just kind of wanted to talk about why I started doing it and how I'm developing in it. I'm very, very new to tarot and, well, a couple of weeks in. But I'm definitely learning so much and I have so much to talk about. So I'm very excited to talk about my journey in tarot and how it came about. I knew about tarot before, but the way that I got interested in it for the first time and interested in kind of learning more about it was part of my, okay, now again, this is something that if you follow me on Instagram, probably already know or figured it out, but I haven't really just said it, okay? And I will explain and talk more about it in another video. But the way that I got interested in tarot was because tarot, it's part of my journey in the 366 days of Wicca, or a year and a day in Wicca. And just a very brief summary, 366 days or a year and a day in Wicca is just your entry into the world of Wicca, and as a religion, it's a spiritual journey, a spiritual growth, and a spiritual introduction into the, path of the wise. The first time that I saw a video on tarot, I don't know how I came about it. I guess I was just kind of, like I said, just kind of looking at videos on YouTube related to Wicca and stuff like that. And I think somehow I just landed on a video of a tarot reading. And I didn't think too much about it, but I watched the video in its entirety. And that's how I kind of got into it. It's very, very, for me, it's kind of, I feel like something's always guiding me, you know what I mean? Like something is always planting little seeds until I get to the thing that I'm meant to learn about or meant to be interested in. And that's how I kind of felt with tarot. I felt like I was looking and just watching videos just for, personal knowledge, and somehow, some way, I got connected to a video on a reading, and I immediately just got interested and wanted to just kind of dive in and learn all that I needed to learn. I was just kind of so excited, and for some unknown reason, I felt like I wanted to learn. So that's exactly what I did. And I think I watched a couple of videos before I got interested in actually purchasing a deck. Or two in my case, because I ended up purchasing two. But I wanted to learn, but I knew that for me, I'm very visual. I knew that I wanted to be hands-on as well. So I needed to buy a deck in order to just kind of be able to practice along with the videos and just kind of watch tutorials and watch videos that talked about, different techniques and readings. But I needed to purchase a deck. So the way that I came about purchasing my particular decks is, I think for a lot of people that do tarot, there's so many decks. There's absolutely hundreds, I believe. Hundreds of decks. And it becomes overwhelming, to be honest, because you don't know which deck is going to be the right one to begin with. And a lot of people, if you do your research, a lot of people do begin with very standardized decks. The Rider-Waite being a very standard beginner's deck, which is, I've seen, pictures of it. It's very easy to kind of get to understand as, as in terms of the meanings of the cards. But for me, I kind of went based on instinct, what decks kind of spoke to me, or which decks kind of I was very, very drawn to. And after looking around and just kind of getting watching tarot readers videos on their favorite decks and what the decks look like, and seeing like what the cards look like, and all the little tiny details of a deck, I finally found one that just kind of spoke to me, and I was very drawn to it, and I watched videos on reviews on it, and I was done deal. Like, that was the deck for me. And same thing with the second deck that I bought. I was, watching videos, and finally I found one that just kind of spoke to me right away. Like, I just felt like, oh my gosh, I have to have that deck. So I'm going to show you the decks that I got, and I will speak a little bit more about them. So the first deck that I got, I actually keep it in this tiny little bag because it came in like a box, like a card box. And by the way, I did like a first impressions video on both the decks, but I'm not sure if I'm going to upload those, only because I feel like it was a very rough video. Now that I've kind of worked with the decks, I kind of know a little bit better what to say. I don't know if it's a good thing to just kind of post our first impressions. I'll definitely consider it, but I think it's just better now that I've worked with them and now that I know more to just kind of do like a full in-depth review. Anyway, so my first deck, I kind of keep it in this, little thing, a little bag, and it's a tarot deck. It's called Crystal Visions by Jennifer Galazzo, and I love everything about this deck. I really do. I love the positivity that's kind of the feeling that I get when I work with them. The images are all very nice and colorful, and they give a lot of meaning, a lot of deeper meaning when you use them, and when you draw them out. And from my experience working with them, every time that I do like a reading, it seems very accurate. It seems to tie into a lot of the things that I'm personally going through. And again, I'll do a full in-depth review on these cards and this deck along with my other deck. But I just kind of wanted to do like a brief introduction to what I'll be talking about later on. But this deck is completely beautiful, and I love working with it. And so this is a deck that I have. This is a deck that spoke millions of words to me in videos, and I decided to get it, and I got it on Amazon, and I ordered it with my second deck, and they came in less than 5 days. I was so happy. So this is the deck that I've been using to kind of practice and learn. It's my beginner's deck. And then, the interesting part about it, when I purchased the Crystal Visions, I was looking around at just one other deck that I wanted to purchase. I should have done my research further, but I'm happy that things worked out the way that they did. And I did not know that there was a difference between tarot decks and oracle decks, and I accidentally bought an oracle deck, which again I'm so happy about, because oracle decks and oracle cards bring so much more depth to your readings if you combine tarot with an oracle card. So I'm very happy that it worked the way that it did, and now I have, two things to work with. I have a tarot deck, my beginner's tarot deck, and my beginner's oracle deck. So I have a lot to practice with, and I have a lot to just kind of develop with. The oracle deck that I bought, and again I'll do a review on this, is the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. And the cards are just, should I tell you, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, and their positive message is beautiful. it's beautiful. Every time that I kind of do a reading for myself in the morning or in the afternoon, I just kind of feel like they just bring that message that I need to hear. And don't get me wrong, not every card that you draw out and not every reading that you do will have like this positive meaning and will, you know, give you high hopes of something, you know, great happening. Some, you know, readings and some cards will come out something that's, I wouldn't say negative, but something that you just need to be cautious about. So but overall, the message is very positive, and you can kind of learn so much through them. And again, from my personal experiences, every time that I do a reading or every time that I do like a little, you know, thing with them, I always get very accurate messages or messages that tie into a lot of what I'm going through. So it's very, very nice experience to work with them. And I'm just gonna you know, show you very briefly. I've posted a picture of them on my Instagram, so you've probably seen them already. This is the back. And again, like upside down, reverse. But the cards are absolutely beautiful. Why am I getting all the reverses? Okay, there you go. The cards are absolutely beautiful. Graphics are gorgeous. They're kind of big, you know, for my tiny little hands. Like, let me just show you. Like, they're very big for my hands, and they're a little bit tricky to shuffle, but I absolutely love working with them. And I'm very excited to just kind of continue to learn and develop. And on my Instagram, I'm thinking about doing like just every morning, just kind of drawing a card out for the day, just to kind of be the message for the day or maybe the week. I don't know, depends. But I definitely want to share a lot of the positive messages with everyone, because personally, sometimes you'll have a bad day or things will not be going your way, and it's always nice to kind of get a message from someone, get something of inspiration to your day so you can go on your day a little bit easier. I think I'm going to leave it at that for this video. I just kind of wanted to show you the decks that I have, and I'll be talking more about them. I'll probably be doing a review very soon of them and my experience working with them and some of the tips and tricks that I've learned from watching other people do readings or watching videos on YouTube. And as far as readings go, I have not done many readings for other people just because I want to make sure that I have learned the rightful techniques and feel very comfortable in understanding the cards, understanding the message before I go out and try, you know, doing a reading for someone else. So as of right now, I haven't been doing readings for a lot of people, mainly myself, just to practice or you know, during any rituals that I do, just kind of to give me a further insight as to what I need to learn or what messages I need to take into my life. But definitely later on, as I get more comfortable with doing readings, I'll definitely probably do some readings for other people. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's not too long, but I just wanted to just make a little introduction to an introduction just to kind of tell you what's coming up. I definitely will make a video, probably now, I don't know. I will definitely make a video talking more about my journey in Wicca, and if anyone's interested. And I definitely want to make videos kind of reviewing some of the places in New York City that I've visited, because I do have a Yelp account, and I have been doing reviews, written reviews there, of some of the places that I've been to, bars, restaurants, spas, hair salons, and a lot of people seem to find it very useful. So I definitely will probably start doing videos on that and just kind of explaining my experiences in certain places in the city for anyone that ever visits or anyone that lives here and needs some suggestions or recommendations. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and I hope you guys follow me on Instagram so I can interact more with you on different aspects of my life, not just what I do here on YouTube, but just anything that I do in my life. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the videos on this channel. I know that I just kind of did this thing and I just switched from my old channel, but I feel like it's something that I needed to do for myself, just to start new and to start fresh. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and as always, I will see you in the next video.